Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our new playlist, which there are some of the peoples are asking for Ruby Waiter, so water that they want for UI automation. And for this, I'm going to doing for the complete playlist. Okay, this basically WATIR we call it as water. Also, the meaning will comes. Okay, basically what WTIR. WTIR is basically a web application testing in Ruby. Okay. This is basically the programming language become a Ruby. Okay. This completely a different language like Java, C Sharp, Python. How it is, right? The similar format Ruby also one programming language. This Selenium supports there are multiple languages. We are already know that, right? Like PHP, JavaScript, Java, C Sharp, Python, Ruby. Okay, in that I'm going to covering this Ruby concept as well. Okay, and this Ruby also supports for locator identification and taking the screenshot. Okay, taking the screenshot is the best one. It is taking. Okay, and also it will do work with the alerts and pop-ups like window pop-ups. Okay, and also it will work like a headless mode. Okay, anything like if you sometimes, right, if you use for Selenium with Java or Python any language, while you are using the pipelines, when it is headless mode, right, some pop-ups will not be work 100%. We'll see in the failures, and that moment what we can do, we are going to skipping, right? Now the Ruby will handle that kind of actions as well in a headless mode. Okay, and also it will support for multi-language, multi-browsers like Edge, Chrome, and Firefox and Safari. Okay, like this browsers also it is supporting. Okay, and all kind of browsers and all the locators and taking the screenshots and alerts and pop-ups and download file concept also it will work out. Okay, but this is comparing to Java with the Selenium. This Ruby will help you to do very faster. Okay, and most of the people's not using, but it is now in the market. It is going to up one like some day definitely it will goes up. I feel it is easy to do that, but only that you have to understand like how you need to use the Ruby water. Okay, then only you can able to understand like complete things. Okay, apart from this, how we can able to set up ours. This is the easiest setup we have, but installing the Ruby is easy. But while you are doing that, what to the setup in a Ruby, little bit different. Okay, there are some of the things they are using for inbuilt of modules. Okay, but I'm using for VS Code. For installing that Ruby, what all the things it is required are Ruby EX and also VS Code. I'm using for VS Code to do for this Ruby automation. Okay. If you open any Chrome browser or any browser, you have to search with the Ruby downloaders. Okay. Ruby-language.downloaders. ORG also fine. Or else if you feel that it is not coming right, you can use for Ruby download. Okay, once you use the Ruby download, automatically the first programming language that is the one you need to click. Once you click, you can able to see here, right? There is a latest version 3.4.4 was released. Okay, and here there is a small icon. It is there. Third point. Okay, the way of installing the Ruby. And here is the one it is there, right? This is the installer. You have to click. Once it will click, it will navigate into that particular location. Latest version, it will show you that release it happened. Okay, 3.4.1 iPhone 2 is what released, and Ruby version manage 4 Windows 1.0 is was released. Okay, you can see all the things, right? If you click downloads, then it will go for Ruby installs. Okay, which is latest version. You can see 3.4.4-2 is 64-bit is there, right? You need to click this particular one. Okay, once you click, see, I'm going back and downloads. Once it is coming there, you need to click the downloads and click this one. Okay, it will download into your local, like this. Okay, once you saw that particular one, okay, then we can able to see the step by step now. And Ruby searching, and then we are going to coming to the Ruby place, and then we need to click for third point, and then we need to click for downloads, and here we need to click for the second option, which is highlighted by the bold color. Okay, once you download it, it will come and sit into your local. Once you click the double click, first you will see this particular window, then you need to click on more info. Once you click the more info, it will give you for two options: run away anyway. Okay, once you click that run anyway, then it will give you for this particular screen with the two different options. One is install for me only, install for all the users. Okay, use for install for me only. Once you done click that particular things, then it will open for the second window, that is accepting the license. Once you accept the license, then it will enable the next button. Okay, once it is open the next button, it will go for installation location. Okay, it will install directly here. You need to click on install. Once you've done the click install, it will open for this particular one. By default, it will be check these two options. No need to uncheck those things. You can click for next. Once you click the next, it will start for installation, and then you can come up with here finish button. Okay, once you click the finish, and it will comes to this is the main window. Okay, this is the main window. Once that you click the finish, then it will come to this is the main operation. Okay, first you need to click for one. Here it will there is see which component shall be installed. If unsure, the press enter 1 comma 3. Okay, first provide 1 like this, then click enter. Once you click enter, it will start for the installation. It will take some more time. Okay, because of that I prepared for PPT. Okay, once it is done everything, and after that, if you sorry, once you've done the first one installation properly installed, then again it will give you for three options. Then you need to provide the second option and enter. Once you've done the enter, it will upgrade all the things, and if necessary plugins and everything it will install. Okay, and see, once it is installed, we need to open for command prompt. Okay, first we need to open the command prompt, type ruby 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 space hyphen v. Once you hit, it will give you further which version of Ruby install into your local. Okay, and Ruby after you install Ruby will give you for GEM. Okay, and it's like a one kind of Python. When you install the Python, automatically a pip will be installed, right? The similar format it will be installed. Okay, that version also you have to see. Once it is done, then you need to use for Watir installation, that is gym space install space WATIR. Okay, here you can see WATIR. Once you done this particular one, it will install, enter, then automatically it will install for all necessary things, and finally it will provide you for this kind of information. Once it is done, your installation will be done. Okay, this is simple installation only, but you need to understand what exactly you have to pass. Okay, first command you need to use ruby space hyphen v, that will give you for version, and second one is gem hyphen v, it will give you for installation of version of gem, and then you need to use for gem install. Wait, Water. Okay. Once you're done, that automatically it will install for Water as well. Okay. In your local, it will install for this all the things. Once it is done, what we need to do? We need to do for VS Code. Inside the VS Code, we need to create a project. That particular project, we need to set up our Selenium. Okay. This is our main concept. Okay. This one will see into next video session, and I'll show you how we can able to write a sample program and setuping into the VS Code and all. Okay, VS Code I have already done explanation and everything. I hope you guys are already seen in my previous videos. Okay, uh, this is my okay. This is basically Visual Studio installation. I think I have somewhere no, a VS Code editor. I don't have PPT. Okay, I here it is there. VDS. Sorry, I'll show you this as well. Then comparing to go on checking, I'll show here itself. First, we need to search for Visual Studio Code downloader. First option you need to see, and then Windows. Basically, I'm going to teach you on the Windows base, and it will come to set into your downloads. And then you need to double click. It will give you for acceptance agreement. Once you agreement accept, then next will be there, and you need to click for next and next, next, and install. Once it is installed, the finish. Okay, that's a simple installation for VS Code editor. Okay, and next video session time we can learn about how we can able to set up our Selenium into our Ruby water. Okay, that's all about this. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.